Democratic New York Congressman and squad member Jamal Bowman is backing a bill that would give all 42 million Black Americans hundreds of thousands in reparations.
300,000.
Bowman offering this plan, quote, it might be possible for it to be paid out of 5 or 10 or 20 years. You could take that $333,000 and break it up into monthly checks over X amount of time. There are creative ways to do the right thing and do what needs to be done. The bill, which is co-sponsored by Bowman, does not currently have a Senate sponsor, meaning it can advance if it passes.
Jamal Bowman wants $14 trillion paid out in reparations to African Americans. But what if you're white? What if you're part white? What if you're 20% white? 20% European? How will that work? Do you get 80% of the money? What if you look white, but you're 20% black or 15% or whatever? How would that work? Because again, you have to get paid something because you're not getting paid on what you look like. You're getting paid on the oppression of your family. So what if your great-great-great-grandmother was a house slave at some southern plantation 200 years ago? How would that work? But, I mean, you look white. You're whiter than me. How'd that work? And the reason why I'm asking is because, again, testing would have to occur. They would have to. LeVar Burton, the guy that played, in Read Rainbow and played Kunta Kinte on Roots. Again, he's not black, man, but he's pretty dark. And again, he found out that he's 20% white. He's 20% oppressor. He's 20% the man. He's 20% European. But guys, watch this.
Everywhere. Put on sunscreen. Please do. Stay out the sun. That's you. And mind your business. Mind your business. Black folks. Fuck that, black folks business. Black folks business.
Oh man, what lovely people with a lovely culture.
Wow, that's him.
You are looking at your great-great-grandfather, James Henry Dixon. It's difficult to make out, but that is your biological great-great-grandfather.
Now, I'd have fought you 5 minutes ago if you told me that I had a white great-great-grandfather.
You do. You can fight me, but it's the truth. And ain't nothing you can do about it.
What? Kunta got white ancestry.
That's right.
What?
Yeah.
Come on now, Skip.
You took 2 DNA tests. The 2 major commercial DNA tests almost never have tested an African American who was 100% sub-Saharan African.
Wow.
We all have white ancestry.
But this is close.
That's right, but this is close, and by name.
That was one of the most surprising things is the similarities, the commonality, the education on both sides of my family tree, my mother's side and my father's side. I'm surprised to be 20% of European ancestry. I'll be parsing that out for some time. But at the end of the day, it's all who I am. So I embrace it all.
I mean, again, man, LeVar Burton saying that, I would have fought you if you had told me that a white person was in my family tree beforehand. Yeah. Could you guys imagine if a white famous actor said that? No, you couldn't. You could not imagine if a white person said that the other way around. Why? Because it'd be horrible, man. Like, you can't say that. That's racist. You can't say that. But if a black man says it, oh, that's okay. You've been oppressed. That's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. We have truly got to understand, man. If one side can say it, but the other side can't, that's not real. And again, man, trying to make white people feel guilty for something they never did, that's not real. You can't make people feel guilty or take accountability for things they never did. You can't do it. I mean, again, white people, I think some white people, these white leftist woke people, they like to be virtuous. They like to, come across as, oh, we're the good guys, man. We feel so bad for things that happen. Oh, poor blacks. Poor blacks. Oh, poor blacks. But it's not real. I mean, it's truly not real. Again, man, it's all made up. It's all to make themselves look good. And again, man, black people, they're getting what they want too. They're having somebody to blame for their lies. They're having somebody to blame to make feel bad, which makes them feel good. That's evil. That is what that is. And the white people that buy into it, that's stupid. It's not real. It's truly not real. They're asking you to feel bad, to take accountability for something that you weren't even alive to do. You don't need to feel guilty. You don't need to feel accountable. Again, guys, I'm getting close to the 50-year mark, man. A few more years, but I'm getting close. And I was born in the 1970s. Again, man, I'm older than, most of these people on, TikTok and YouTube and everything else. And I didn't do anything. I mean, can you imagine these 25, 30-year-olds out there, trying to pretend, oh, I feel so guilty. I'm going to take accountability for my whiteness. It's not real. It is truly not real. Guys, man, people have got to understand they can only be held accountable for things they did. They actually did. You can't, say, I'm going to hold you accountable for this murder that happened back 200 years ago because you kind of look like the person that did this. I wasn't alive. Well, it didn't matter. You kind of look like them. And again, their family over here, they kind of look like the victim. So again, we're going to hold them accountable. Their great grandmother was the victim. And your great grandfather was the one that did it. So again, we're going to hold you accountable for it. We're going to hold you, feel guilty, feel bad. No. It's not real. People have been told a story, and they believe that story. They choose to believe it. It's been said over and over again, and they choose to believe it. They're like, oh, that's the way it is. White people feel bad. Black people be upset, be mad, and be victims. Even though there's full equality under the law, and there's affirmative action and DEI and everything else. But again, man, black people are victims. White people, well, you have to be held accountable for what you have done. Even though you didn't do anything at all. But guys, man, we truly have to understand things aren't going to get better until people stop believing the lie. What they have been told. What they've been expected to believe. And that's the reason why things are going on the way they are in this country and the rest of the Western world. But guys, man, if you would, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below.
You son of a.